I am Manav, and in this video, we are going to learn about coal, petroleum, and the different type of natural resources. So let's begin. Let's begin with the natural resources. What is the meaning of natural resources? Different type of natural resources. So, what is the meaning of natural resources is? What do you mean by natural resources? Mean nature. Here is what they mean from the natural. We got word nature. The things that we get, that we obtained from the nature, from naturally by their own, is known as natural resources. So sun, grass, plant, and human being, all these are natural. These all are the natural. Man has not made this. I have not made this grass behind me. But human beings have made this. It means chair, a t-shirt, mean clothes, all the phone, mobile, a tripod, everything, stand, etc. All these things are non-natural, or we say man-made. We cannot say that non-natural, we say that man-made things. There are many natural things also, and also man-made things. In the things which are made by the human, are known as man-made things, and the things which are made by their own, we can say, the things which are made by their own or through the nature, through the help of the nature, is known as our natural things. So there are two types of natural things: exhaustible natural things, inexhaustible natural things. So what is the meaning of exhaustible and inexhaustible, this natural thing? In the exhaustible natural thing, the things which have a capacity to do something. If I have used a little gas or a cylinder of gas, so after some time it will be empty. There will be no gas in it. I'm right. So there is a capacity of anything, of any natural thing, that it can perform. It can perform activity at that time. That thing has an ability. It has an ability to do something, but for a limited time. A cylinder can be work until its inner gas is not exhausted, completely empty. It can work easily. But when it becomes empty, there is no gas that is left in the outermost shell of that cylinder. So there is nothing in it. So it cannot perform anything. There will be not like a flame that is coming from the gas stove. So our cylinder gas, we can say it is exhaustible. It can be exhaust after some time, when its power is completely zero. Until it has power, it can work. Let's take example of a car. It's also same as we have taken the example of this combustion cylinder. In the car need diesel or petrol? I'm right. Car need diesel or petrol, or it need water? No, not at all. It only need petrol or diesel. So if a car is moving, I have filled up my tank in October, and after that, after 3 months, in between, from the October, November, December, and then January, I have used my my car very much. I'm driving and using it for race. Every day, 2 hours. So after some time, the fuel that is in the car, it will be zero. It will be empty. So there is a ability of that car. Until the diesel or petrol is in it, it can work. But if there is no energy for it, so it cannot work. So let's take example of human beings. Human beings don't need our diesel, petrol, or petroleum, coal, and etc. They need food, and from the food break down into glucose, and that give us energy. So we need energy to perform any activity. It can be I am playing cricket. How I can play cricket? How I can hit six? With the help of energy. And that energy is provided by the food. We need starch. We need sugar. Right. So until I have that energy in my stomach, in my body, I can move. I can play as Sachin. But until I have the power, the energy, until I am eating the food, until I am eating a specific food, a green vegetable. Our elders say that we should eat green vegetable. So why? Because they give more and more energy. And we need energy. Because we are exhaustible. Let's take example of refrigerator. Refrigerator can work until the supply of power is going from its wires. I'm right. If there is no electrical power that is provided to the refrigerator, so how it will work? It cannot work. It is not much possible for it. Because it needs that power. It needs that energy.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
So this is an exhaustible natural thing.
Yeah.
I have taken the example of the man-made thing also. I think I have only taken example of human being that is natural.
Yeah.
So let's take another example of the
Plant.
grass of the plant. Yes. In the plant, what's happened there? They need all the organic material, the material from the non-living thing, sunlight and water, H2O, oxygen and carbon dioxide they need.
CO2.
So they need this. This is a specific matter that they need. If they do not get that specific matter, so they cannot release our oxygen. Am I right?
Carbon dioxide.
Until all this organic material is provided to the plant. After this process of photosynthesis, they are able to provide us oxygen. So this is also I'm saying exhaustible natural resource. Sunlight, I think, yes. Oh, these are all the inexhaustible things that I have told you. I got confused. Now let's move on to the exhaustible things. In the exhaustible. Oh, wait a second. Yes. In the inexhaustible, what's happened? Sunlight is there. Sunlight will never be exhaust. Alright. That sunlight will never be zero. It will never be zero. All right. Or let's take example of water, wind. I cannot say that after one day the wind will be zero. So it is an inexhaustible natural source. All right. So let's begin to our topic, mineral coal, that we are going to study today. You must have seen when the roads are making the process is going on. You must have seen that there is a black color that is used to contract that small stones. What do you have seen? Or people say that do not step down while the road is in the process under construction. All right. So that is our coal. Our coal is a form of carbon, and it's used in making electricity and also in making the fossil fuels. Fossil fuel mean what we say that petrol, diesel, etc. All these things are fossil fuel. So let's move on to the story of this type of form of a carbon. I mean, we know that this is a form of a carbon. Our coal is a form of carbon. So let's move on to the story. You know that 3 million years ago, 300 million years ago, the rooted plant that are not in use, or we say they're fully destructed, they're fully destroyed. So after some time, what's happened? The plant started going down and down, depth, dance to the surface of the earth, and the soil get coming on it. So when it go very down, there is a very extremely hot temperature. That extremely hot temperature convert this plant into our coal, and that is our coal. Let's study one property of the coal. One property of coal is it is mainly black in color. Second, it is like a hard stone. Yes, it is like a hard stone. It uses in making, producing electricity. All right, and our coal is a exhaustible natural resource. It is obtained from nature, but it can be zero. Coal is also used making these petrol, diesel, or the fossil fuels. And this coal is too much as an expensive thing. How expensive? Because this process takes many years, a long period of time. Yes, it takes a long period of time. So it is an expensive thing. And this is all about our coal. Yes, so this process, what is the meaning of the name of this process? I mean the formation of the coal through this, when the plant goes here, they form an extreme hot temperature there is, and it converted to the coal. This is a carbonization. And this cork is a type of our coal. So there's any help, there's any use, it is useful. Yes, it is. How it is useful? It is not only used in the formation of the steel, but also contracting this metal. We will study in our higher classes. So I hope, friend, you understand our today's topic, and thank you.